Lamar Jackson with a knee injury that has kept him out of action since December 4. It happened in a game against the Broncos. Tyler Huntley came in, saved the day, and got the win for Baltimore. Still no practice for Lamar Jackson. He has not practiced since then. And remember when it happened? John Harbaugh, the coach of the Ravens, said that they believed it wasn't a season-ending injury for Lamar Jackson.
Right.
And there's been continued reporting and chatter that the Ravens expect him to come back. I was told that in advance of the Steelers-Ravens game that was played on NBC on Sunday night just 4 days ago, that it was just around 50-50 he'd be able to play. He hasn't practiced since then. You know, Chris, there's a point, and I don't think the Ravens are going to say this.
Right.
I'm not going to accuse him of it.
Yeah.
But it's the smart thing. You're pulling the train into the station on your rookie contract. You've yet to sign an extension. The franchise tag dance is coming. Why do you want to put yourself at risk if you are anything less than 100%? And even if you are 100%, why do you want to put yourself at risk without the financial security that the Ravens could give you at any given moment? They could sign him to a contract at any time. The problem is they don't want to give him the contract that he wants.
Yeah, I listen, that's certainly, something that's in my mind, and he does have to protect himself there. I don't think I don't think it's in Lamar. Like, if he was like 95% or above, I think he would play. I think he loves the game too much. I do think, him coming back and playing and winning a playoff game or doing anything like that would help his contract status. I don't know. Like, the injury here, it doesn't help his case, in my opinion. We know the Ravens are better with him. We get that. We see the value. We get that. But it's also, hey, it's 2 years in a row. We can't play football in the month of December. And you run and play a physical game here. And that's going to make people worry about how long of a commitment you should make to Lamar Jackson. I was told by somebody in the know that last week the knee was still extremely swollen. That I think the 50-50 thing was a little bit of very, very hopeful talk there as far as maybe he could play. But that's what I've been led to believe, and that he wasn't really close last week. So we'll see where this goes. But I think between what you're talking about and what I've heard as far as the status of the knee, those are two things that you can think about that could derail him getting back on the field too soon here.
And Tyler Huntley still gets it done for the Ravens. He plays well enough. He's not Lamar Jackson, but they're happy with him. He was limited in practice on Wednesday as the Ravens get ready to take on the Bengals. And the Ravens are one of the teams. We talked about the teams earlier that
they're getting screwed too.
They could have won the division, and now they can't, even if they complete the sweep of the Cincinnati Bengals. So, and again, no complaints from the Ravens. No one's going to complain about this. Fans will complain about it. I've already seen the complaints on social media, and fans are just kind of venting their frustration. I get it, but the teams are not going to complain about whatever the league decides to do in the aftermath of the Bills, Bengals, and Damar Hamlin situation. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.